coming over here, by the way. This question is specific to the guys over here who have attended the Olympiads. Is it a good idea to, like, what to say, focus on Olympiad questions to prepare for the JEE Advance?
I think for physics it's a good idea. But yeah, you need the speed as well, right?
Yeah.
But I think solving like Olympiad level physics problems, I'm talking about JEE Advanced specifically, not applicable to JEE mains.
Yeah.
But yeah, for physics it helps, not for math. For chemistry might be.
Why not for math though?
Because it's totally different, like the math you get in JEE Advanced and the math you get in Olympiads. I mean, on a higher level, your thinking process might help, but on a subject level, it does not.
Alright, thank you, that helps.
My basics sometimes are not that strong. So, like that takes problems in, when I solve problems, it makes it hard. So, how can I deal with my basics being not strong and make them better?
Any subject specifically or in general? So for physics, I would suggest like reading some foreign authors, maybe like Klepner Kolenkov or I don't know, Halliday Resnick or someone. That helps a lot because, to be honest, these problem books are not great with theory. They are extremely formula oriented. They don't make your basics strong. Yeah, that's for physics. Math, I'm sorry, I don't have any idea on JEE math, so you've got to be shooting these questions on someone else.
Yes, anyone can help. It's okay.
Yeah. I just want to add to his point. I'm not sure about math. Don't ask me. You should ask Vaishak over here. So, math prodigies Vaishak and Sumuka. So you ask them. Regarding this, right? You try reading books. That's the first thing. If after reading books, like books are not for everybody. Some people won't get the way in which the foreign author has written it. So if you feel like you're not able to understand or it's too much for you, then what I'd suggest is just try checking some online videos from some proper source. Don't check these like one shot formula videos or something. Check from some actual source and spend some time. This is not like a waste of time for you. You'll actually it's like an investment you're putting in. So go through it slowly, and even after that, if you're not able to understand, then I don't know, just ask your friends, I guess.
Yeah, adding on that, the videos I usually recommend are like basic university courses that are taught on like MIT Open Courseware. So there's a YouTube channel called MIT Open Courseware. So there you have like the basic university courses abroad in US are what we learn in 11th and 12th grade. For example, you might have heard of Walter Levin. He's like really famous. So something along those lines. Not some, as he said, one-shot courses or something like that. That's not physics wala name drop. Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Yes, next question. Be quick, students.
Yes, I want to add to that. Like, if you really understood something well, you should be able to teach it to someone else. So, if you can teach it to someone else and they understand you really clearly, that means you've grabbed your concepts well. So, talk to your friends, and if you can explain something, that means you've got it. And if they don't understand, that means you've not understood it either. So, they do have like matrices, series, probability, calculus on MIT Courseware.
Especially, but especially matrices. Yeah. The way it's taught in 11th and 12th grade, it's really bad. Yes, it's really bad. You should try reading some basic linear algebra books. So you start with linear transformations and then get in matrices. You don't get matrices is not linear algebra. So, and it helps a lot in problem solving. SP demonstrated this the best. So he would teach us like real linear algebra, and then we would do like so many JEE problems without using matrices. So it's really powerful.
Hello, my name is Alden. My question was, what did you wanted to become when you were like a bit younger, and what are you going to become now?
Tell what happened.
Anyone?
I think over the stages it changed a lot. At one point I wanted to like be everything, have clones and try to do everything. But I think at one point it turned out I want to be a scientist in some way. And I think right now I'm a scientist, learning to be a scientist. I'm solving a specific problem.
I think just on a lighter note, it's like funny how things proceed. So when I was in kindergarten, I wanted to become a bus driver. Okay, so I don't know, but for kids, driving is really cool. And later, I wanted to become an astronaut, but I don't think that's possible now. But it's cool if I can become an astronaut. Then I wanted to become a doctor, and okay, now I'm here.
This is specifically for Vaishak. Uh, how is IIT Bangalore?
Everyone keeps making that mistake. I don't know. Life is actually really fun. I don't know. What do you want to do? You can do literally everything in college, no?
Okay, MP and famous like all the time tells triple IT. Once you go there, it's really hard. Like the first year, that's what he tells, and he always vouches for triple ITs all the time.
Quick check his MPN here. No.
See, it is competitive, but some people find it really easy. You will have to work a little bit at least. Like just before exams, you'll have to study a lot. But other than that, it's chill. It's like out of the 6 months, like maybe 1 month you'll have to study really hard. Remaining 2 months you'll have to study like occasionally, and then remaining 3 months are actually very chill.
I think that's true for every college.
At every exam.
Yeah, but maybe more competitive in some colleges and maybe less competitive in others. Yeah, just adding to that point, in Triple IT, in our batch, there are 180 students. Okay, so let's say that you're interested in sports. Let's say you're interested in cricket. In IIT, let's say IIT Bombay, you have to be good. You have to be really good in cricket to be in your college team. In our college, you don't even have to be good. You just have to be mid. If you're mid, you no, it's not. No, this is so that is there, and because of this smaller batch size, what happens is we like know everybody in our batch. We almost know everybody in our batch. This cannot be said the same about other colleges like NIT and all. If you go there, like he might be in the same thing. He might be some other branches. You won't even, you might have not even seen him. So in our case, it's like you feel like one. You feel like one family. Um, apart from that, speaking about the competitiveness, I don't know. I feel you have to work hard if you're in triple IT, but it is not like you're working hard all the time. You have,
I tell how like college progresses. I think this is true for most of the people. I've seen a lot of people. So initially go in with the JEE mindset, okay, because you haven't moved on from JEE. So you go in, you keep studying, you keep studying. Then you realize there are these chaps who study like few days before exam and they manage to score just as well. So you gradually go to that phase. That's how it works. And if you're anything else, you're just a counter example. That's it.
Like there is one issue with most. So whenever you study and you are not getting it, you get stressed, and then you get stressed, you forget what you have studied. So this happens mostly to me every time, like in most of the situations. But then, how do we tackle it or deal with it?
yeah. For that, like what? For that, like if you keep giving a lot of mock tests, it will go away. Like initially, you'll have one bad question and then you'll forget everything after that. But eventually, like after 10 mock tests in maybe 15, maybe 20, but after that, 100% you'll not feel that.
Yeah, like giving mock tests is like very important. I say this every time I come here. So try to give as many mock tests as you can, and don't be worried with the fact that you're not done with syllabus or something. Like giving mock tests, say when there's like 3 months left to the exam, that should be a main priority. And then you go through the questions you could not solve. You try to learn the theory behind those questions. That's how it works.
I would say do not give up. Maybe today it's not working out and that theory is not coming anywhere. Whatever you have studied today, it is not coming anywhere, but it won't go waste. Maybe in your first year of college, you're gonna learn the same thing. Maybe you're gonna study there, and maybe it will work there. Don't worry about that.
Which batch were you guys in? Like, do you think the batches matter? Does it make sense? Like, only if you are in high batch, you go into IIT like that. Okay, here's my story. I joined CFL really late, and before that, I was in like government college. I've told this in many places before. So I was put in the lowest batch first, and then even if I had like the in the first major exam I gave, I had the rank to be in the first batch, but they still put me in the second batch. Like and then when I finally got there, I had a lot of inhibition. Like I felt like I lost many things. I did like I lost many good classes. But I was still there. I still got there in the end, and then I still got into IS. I got rank one in UG and all. It depends on your mindset. I just had an idea that like if you were not in the best batch but you wanted the stuff they get, you can have friends from the first batch and ask them for notes and stuff.
Very direct question. I appreciate the guts. Um, so I got to say this, but I think if you are not in the top batch or close to the top batch, your primary aim should be how to perform well in the majors. How do I get to the top? Okay, and after that, you you think later like how can I ace the competitive exams and like that. But your primary goal should be: do I have backlogs? Yes. Okay. Do I have backlogs? Yes. How do I clear those backlogs? Okay, done. Now, where am I going wrong in the majors? You need to ask yourself that, and once you ask yourself that, you should ask how can I perform better in the majors. How can I get to the top batch? It needs to be a competition because you're attempting a competitive exam. You need to have the spirit of competition in you.
I just want to say, I believe that there are two kinds of people who are actually interested in that stuff and who are just doing because it's JEE. And if you figure out, like, if you feel that you're not that into or you're not smart, like, who are actually understanding the stuff, and there are who people who just want to get good marks in the evals or test, and get ranks and get into top batch and all. If you figure out that, if you feel that you're this person who just want test good ranks in the test and all, I would say, like, it won't once you get into these colleges, you will be like, okay, what is my passion now? If you're actually enjoying what you're doing, that question will come. So I would say, find your passion now. You won't regret it, because right now I'm like, this subject is not interesting, that subject is not interesting, what am I doing? That question is popping up, and i'm I would say I'm struggling there to find my passion. But if you have your passion, just follow it now, and you won't regret. If you are into coding, give priority to that, maybe. Or you'll, okay, it's not like once you get into there you can't do coding. There are amazing people you'll meet. Yeah, that's also works. But yeah, if you have something else in your mind, go for that also.
This is Adarsh. So, first of all, I have a personal question. You guys were day scholars, right? Yeah. So,
We four we 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. I'm like slightly schizophrenic, so yeah. We three were hostelites, and day scholar girls were day scholars.
so
Okay, by day scholar is PG counted, or what's the definition of a day scholar?
day scholar.
Does not stay in hostel. Does not stay in hostel.
Yeah, but still, PG is still with friends, right? So,
Oh, okay, in that sense. Okay.
yeah. So my question would be like, how did you manage to like time management and all, like staying with friends, hostels, and
Uh, I might have controversial opinions on this one, but again, I'll just tell them. I think you still have the common area thing, no?
yeah.
That's a scam, okay? So I personally believe that you need at max 1 hour laptop to study anything. Okay, that's your laptop time. That should be a laptop time.
We do have laptop time.
Yeah, but I've seen people go to common area, stay there for 3 hours. I don't know what they're doing. You can't study there. Okay, that place you can't study there because I mean it makes sense.
No, we
You
should
have-
have a private session where Ajay sir is not there.
No, I just expanded that. Uh, so I mean it's common sense. You're with your friends. You feel like enjoying. It makes sense. What I'm saying is laptop 1 hour max, and that should be to clear your doubts via the internet. Whatever else, try to get it done through books because books have minimal distraction. You can lock in when you're when you're reading books. So that's the thing.
And I'm not really sure if like you would relate to this question. But what about these distractions? Like we are in college, so college life and all, friends, hostel, and I would like it if hostelites answer the question.
Like by distractions, what do you mean? Friends and
Yeah.
what I used to do was stay up after everyone sleeps and then sleep when everyone is awake. So if you can do that, go for it.
If you can do that and still not manage to be at a cardiologist when you're 40, then go ahead, do it. But 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 don't mess up your don't mess up your sleep schedule, please.
No, no, the thing was, this was like a direct thing. I've been to the cardiologist like a month before.
See, like we are in college right now. No, what? No, answering you only, bro. Look here, answering you only. See, we are in college right now. No, so for us, like what freedom you have is nothing. For us, the in time is 10:30, and nobody asks us anything like where we have been. Nothing. Your parents are also far away. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, like we have this issue where we have the complete freedom. We have complete freedom to use our time how we want. Right. I wouldn't say sit and study all the time. That's not going to work. Ha, my point is, getting to the point. Your time is in your hands. You can decide to absolutely waste it or to use it well. So what I would say is it's completely up to you. You have to make up your mind to sit and study. Distractions will always be there. Okay. Won't there be there distractions? Distractions distractions will be there. You have to make up your mind to sit and study. Yeah, obviously, bro.
Bro, let's get to it. Are you talking about a girl you like? It's not gonna work out. Trust me. She's going to go to some other college. You're going to go to some other college. So better get your JEE rank in, bro. I mean, that's the truth. Okay, that's just the truth. This is not the place. In college, you'll have 4 years to do whatever you want. Now just study. You gotta be direct with the kids.
Um, excuse me. My name is Pranav. I have a doubt. How do you manage normal classes with the revision which you do for the other chapters?
Yeah, like you're still in first year, right?
Yeah.
So for now, I think it's much better to just study all the concepts and finish off all the concepts.
So sometimes it'll be like chapter tests ahead and you have to study this chapter as well. How do you manage?
Yeah, study for the test. I feel like whatever you need for the test, just do that.
Okay.
Bare
And
basics.
what about the chapter going on? What if it's really important? Like both are really important and you feel.
You have to prioritize. You know?
Okay, thank you, man.
Hello, my name is Atreya. My question is for Sumukh.
Yes.
How can you prepare for BITSAT exam, or is there any books for you can refer to BITSAT? Which books?
I mean, you're in 11th right now, right?
Ah, yes.
See, JEE is the superset. Study for JEE, all other exams come as like free, let's say.
Yes.
I didn't study specifically for BITSAT. I studied for JEE. BITSAT, I mean, the BITSAT syllabus is very similar to JEE. Like, except for like English and aptitude part, which you can do in last 2 months. That's not a big deal, honestly.
Okay, so it's not that
Like, focus on JEE, focus on what your teachers are telling. Like, just, yeah.
But what about aptitude and English?
You can figure that out after JMENs, honestly. That's not a very hard part. Like the PCM part would be a major deciding factor for BitSat. So like just go with the JE flow and yeah, I think that should be fine.
Yes. Thank
I
you.
feel like it's more of time in BitSat because they give easier set of questions and like more questions so that you can do it quickly. That is the main part, and it's aptitude mostly.
Yes. Thank you.